some people that have been coming here that at first when I just joined were quite closed up, sort of internal, and then over the next couple of weeks or a few weeks, seeing them open up more, engage more with others, ask us more questions, and just reveal themselves a lot more has been really, really amazing to see.
Thank you, James, for coming to talk to us. Can you give us a quick summary of your film Tea and Tinkering?
Yeah, sure. So Tea and Tinkering is a film about the Bristol Bike Project, who are situated in the St Paul's community of Bristol. And basically we focus on one of their outreach programs, which is all about preventing members of their community from getting socially isolated, which is a huge issue, maybe not as a hugely talked about issue, but there are definitely groups of people who, for whatever reasons in their life and of all age groups and demographics, are just on the periphery. And it's actually got a crazy suicide rate for people who become socially isolated. And the project, through bike mechanics, workshops and that sort of thing, wants to bring these people in, and just create that kind of social inclusion with also, a faculty of building bikes and that sort of thing to try and, stop them being socially isolated, basically. And that's just one of their programs. There are, I can't speak highly enough of the project in general, but our film just focuses on the social cycle program.
And like you say, there's a wide range of social issues sort of available, even within the Bristol Bike Project, but also around Bristol. And I think we're very lucky to be in this city, which is so activist. When making sort of a documentary, what are you attracted to, and what were you attracted to in particular about the Bike Project?
It was kind of encapsulated by something that one of the attendees of the project, who was a homeless man, said to me, or he said during an interview or something, and he said, this is a really good place to be in a world that's becoming really gloomy. And I think definitely politically, depending on your viewpoint, I think that's very true. And it is nice being in Bristol because it does feel like there are these really good, places for social change. And the Bike Project is certainly, I think, a leading light in that space. And just seeing such a authentic, true, pushed, with no kind of discrimination against any group or anything, just so inclusive, and so, it is a pure force for good. And that's quite compelling when you're there and you're seeing it day to day. And I didn't rush in with the cameras straight away, sort of for the reason of, you're dealing with people who've been through lots of different things. Sticking a camera in their face straight away is not really what they want. So actually just getting to see it, just being, from the outside, coming in and seeing people, genuinely getting something out of these workshops, and then going on and it helping their life in a broader sense. It's really powerful, and then you just want to put the camera in front of people like that because you want to show that there is. Well, I'd like to show that this is going on. I'd love people to see the film, see the documentary, and go, oh, I'll check out the website, see what I can do to help the project, and or help similar projects, especially as it's based. This is a long answer to your question, but it's based in Hamilton House, which for Bristol viewers will know that very well, know the issues that place has had, and that this fantastic company, along with many others in that building, are now going to have to find a new home, a new premises. So it's a really, I'd love someone to see this film and go and try and help with that perhaps, or something like that. So yeah, there was many things, but just their extreme force for good, I think, attracted me more than anything else.
And we're very lucky at the University of Bristol to have many student filmmakers who are aspiring. Being part of the Bristol film scene yourself, have you got any sort of advice for how to get out and to transform these social issues that are sort of really prevalent, and there's great, like I said before, great activism, but also just great charitable projects in the city? What's the first step you would tell someone who wants to translate those to the screen?
I think that's a good question. I didn't immediately dive into the Bike Project. I took quite a slow approach and tried to see, actually tried to evaluate it in my own head before chucking a camera in, because I think that's the urge. Still fairly young, but when you are young and you first come into it, you just want to make stuff. I want to make a film. I want to do this. I want to do that. it doesn't harm just to take a bit of time and find something which you think is really worth talking about, and that you can really not help necessarily, but you can make something of in a sense. And there are many around Bristol, and the nice thing is it's a very inclusive feeling towards the filmmaking side of things in Bristol. Everyone is very willing to talk to each other, meet for coffee. It's like, oh, what are you working on? Oh, this. Oh, I could help you with that. I could help you with this. I remember someone came along to the screening we did at the Bristol Bike Project purely because he was making something for another, a social awareness company, and he was like, I just wanted to see how you put it together. And we had a really nice chat about that, and I was like, well, you ever need any help, here's my email, here's everything like this, and I think it's use the people who are around. Don't try and do it all on your own, because it's only makes it harder. It's possible, but it's harder. Get other people who are like-minded involved, because there are plenty in Bristol, which is what makes it quite a special place, I think, and why there are these organisations cropping up that are socially minded.
Social Cycle is a really valuable part of the project, and it's great to have a programme where the emphasis is as much upon drinking tea and having a chat as it is upon fixing bikes.